Alrighty, guys and girls. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jason. I'm the Director at ProFit International Health and Fitness. Little quick one today. I'm going to get through this as quick as we can. Just want to give you a bit of an introduction on what to expect from your 8-week challenge. I'm not going to get into too much detail about me, but I just want to give you a bit of a background on me personally. I've been in the industry a long time. I originally registered ProFit as a business back when I was in grade 9, so that's a long time ago now. I like to think that I know a thing or two about fitness. Helped hundreds of people, hundreds, maybe even thousands of people through my years. Dealt with a lot of personal issues, a lot of physical and mental issues. Just recently being diagnosed with extreme depression. That's all been and gone now. So back 100%. We're firing. I'm here mentally completely 100% on board to guide you through this 8-week challenge. And myself, I'm going to be taking part in this as well. Physically, I've been everything from overweight. I think I peaked at about 115 kilos. I've been, considerably underweight as well. Everybody knows skinny abs. Well, yeah, that was me to a T. Skinny abs. I look like a microphone. A skinny body and a big head. But that's me. Obviously, my rehab background as well. It's really become handy. There you go. Spit it out. That's really been quite useful in the past about getting the body working the way it should be, rather than just throwing everybody in the deep end with their training plans and their nutrition and just cutting the calories back. The rehab is. And what we've developed quite a bit of a process with 4 pillars in our business. We've got our strength, our cardio, our flexibility, and our mobility. There's a few more, but they're the main 4 that we touch on here. So we look at everything around there, and we work within your limits with that one. Guys, I'm not going to spend too much time on me, but let's get into it. Your 8-week challenge is just around the corner, so let's dive straight in what to expect. Our basic structure for the challenge, obviously it's 8 weeks. You get your weigh in on day 1. There's 2 types of challenges that people are doing here. We've got our face-to-face challenge or our online option. Whichever one you choose, you're still going to have access to everything. You're still going to have the VIP group and the support. You're going to be in touch with me quite regularly. So don't think that you're missing out just because you're doing an online version of this challenge. Obviously, week 1 or day 1, we get your bioscan. So a bioscan, for those of you who've never had one, is think of it as a medical grade scale. So obviously weight, your body fat, your lean muscle mass, your segmental muscle and fat mass. So where on the body this is those elements are sitting. There's so many other things: water, protein, mineral, everything you name it, they deal with it. Medically, it's about 98% accurate. And it's non-invasive. It's a 30-second scan. You stand on the scales, you hold your little handles, and you basically get told how fat you are or how lean you are or what's going on with the body. Really cool. It is quite confronting for a lot of people, myself included. We've had some terrible scans and some amazing scans as well. So we get your bioscan, we take your physical measurements, so generally chest, waist, hips, blah, 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 whatever else you're interested in measuring. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I know who's going to be listening to this. No, whatever other girth measurements or hip measurements that you want to take. Trash that. Let's move on. Bioscan measurements before and after. Before photos. We look at them front, side, rear, nice and easy. When we come to taking those photos, obviously we don't expect, but we ask you that the more skin you can expose, the bigger the transformation will look or will appear come weigh in week 8 when we take your after photos. We also look at goal settings. Goal settings are an important one here because obviously we've got these physical goals that we look at, but I also want to have a look at some subjective goals so that only you can really embrace and see. So your objective goal may be lose, 5 centimeters around the tummy, maybe drop 5% body fat. You know, there's always a cool little goal to have. Waist and body fats usually go hand in hand. But your subjective measurements could be something as fun as, you know, doing the stairs up at the water tower, you know, 2 or 3 times and not getting puffed. That's a bit extreme. Let's not do that. That's cardio. We don't do cardio. But you know, we help you find those goals and what's appropriate, what's achievable, and then we set it one step further just to make you push and actually have you realize that the body is an amazing machine and you can actually achieve more than you think. What else have we got here? We got actually, I'm going to be giving everybody who does this challenge access to the same software that I use for my one-on-ones, my online coaching. This tool is absolutely brilliant. I'm not going to bore you with the details here, but you know, that's basically, I don't know if you can see that there. It's covers everything. There we go. I don't know if you can understand the blurriness there. So it's got goals, nutrition, metrics, photos. It's, you know, it's everything's right at your fingertips. Brilliant tool. Really happy to have that one on board. I'm going to give that to everybody who jumps on board for the challenge. Super cool software. Really happy that we've stumbled across that one. Yeah, your training, just on the training, you will be getting a training plan based around your goals, obviously. So I'm not going to give you a strength gaining program just when your primary goal is to lose body fat. So obviously strength plays a role in stripping body fat, but it's going to be based towards what you want to achieve. Yeah, cool. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people. I know there's a few people that are away for a couple of the weeks. So, you know, you're going to be liaising with me, you know, with what you can do, any alternatives. We look at injuries. Basically, this training plan is, we try and make it as personal as possible for you. Obviously, our one-on-one coaching clients, you guys are going to have that one step further, where we're going to be, you know, really nailing it down your program and your training and your consistency. Meal plans. Now, look, this is a gray area for me. I don't usually like doing meal plans for the simple fact that they take a long time to do, and you know, a lot of people just don't stick to them. I know there's a few people out there that say, "Hey, look, you know, give me the list of whatever it is, and I'll stick to it," and they do. But they're the minority, so I tend to not do that as such. But I will be helping you along the nutrition track. So I am qualified with my nutritional diplomas, double diploma. So I'll be doing your macronutrients, so your proteins, your carbohydrates, and your fats. We'll also be using MyFitnessPal. Again, it's a really cool little app to have. That's that little blue fella there. Brilliant tool. Like, I recommend getting in and getting your head around the app before you start, because I'll be honest, it does take a little bit of getting used to, but once you do, it's absolutely awesome. I love MyFitnessPal. You know, it'll give you everything's barcode scanner on it. You know, if you are eating any sort of packaged goods, you just scan your barcode and it goes in, nice and easy. I'm also going to give you a recipe book, or recipe ebook, I should say. This 8-week challenge. So 55 fat burning recipes. I can't remember what it's called. 55 delicious fat burning recipes. There's some really tasty stuff in there. That is for anybody who actually does register for the challenge. I'm going to ship that out to you in the first week or two. Support. See, a lot of people will struggle with support, so I'm going to try and cover off on most things. Well, I'll try and get through everything. When it comes to support, we obviously have our 8-week challenge, group, our VIP group here. I promise you, there are not many. Well, there's no one else out there that is more supportive than the people doing these challenges, and it's really humbling to know that the people that we have on board and the people that approach us, they're just so they're just really genuine men and women who they don't knock people down. They're always picking people up. It's it really is an amazing crew that we've got, and it's just awesome attracts awesome. So guys, you guys are the awesome, and you're just bringing that along. So I promise you, the support will be there on an emotional level with the team and with the other challengers. And you can also have the technical support as well with me. You've got access to me this whole 8-week challenge, so definitely use that to your full advantage. We're going to have a bit of fun along the way as well. We're going to have some mini challenges. These could be anything from your sweatiest gym selfie to I don't know, how many burpees can you do in 30 seconds with, you must be a video, or I don't know, get involved with it. I promise you that the more you're involved, the better your results will be. And I know there's people out there that they're a bit introverted is the word I'm looking for, a bit introverted, and that's cool. You don't have to participate in any of these social challenges, but hey, they're always fun. You can just sit back and watch if you need to. But I recommend everybody jump on board and post the old selfie up here and there. And hey, you know what? Look, here's my coffee. Bam! Take a photo, throw it up in the group. Nice and easy. Just share, get involved with. Let everybody know how your day's going, what you've got planned. Awesome training session. Throw that selfie up. Whatever it may be. Get involved. I want that thought process of weight loss, weight gain, whatever the goal is. I want that right in the front of your head at all times, and you will get the results because of it. But down to the serious stuff, we're judging. Now, I know it's not a competition, but obviously we do have some prizes at the end for. We're actually going to calculate the judging. So body fat loss is a big one. We look at health, body fat loss, lean muscle gain or maintenance, how dramatic your before and after photos are. There's a couple of others I can't quite recall what they are. I've got them all scribbled down online there, but we are going to be calculating those. It's not just a matter of saying, oh, okay, this person lost X amount of body fat, but this person was bigger and they've lost more. So it's, we're going to be working on an actual percentage here to give a more streamlined approach to our judging criteria, which brings us to week 8, where we get our third bioscan. Your bioscans are week 1, 4, and 8. So you're going to have a midway scan. Week 1, 4, and 8. Week 8, your bioscans, we sit down and run you through those ones again. What else are we doing? After photos, it's basically a carbon copy of day 1. Bioscans, photos, measurements. We do measurements on week 4 as well. And there's generally donuts. It's on our last day, donuts or chips or some sort of garbage, just as a bit of a celebration. Not that I say go out and do that, but hey, tradition's tradition, right? A couple weeks after that, we're going to go for our gala dinner. Now, I'm not going to tell you where the gala dinner is, but I can tell you that is black tie. Alrighty, so get decked up, makeup, hair, ladies ball gowns or cocktail dresses, guys it's suits, tie, everything. We go big with it. That's our award ceremony. That's where we announce the winners. We have a few drinks, go out on the town, have a bit of fun. I remember one challenge, passing out of the casino in good old Bris Vegas. That was an interesting night. But look, guys, that's the bones of it. There's so much more that goes into it, but I'm gonna try and keep this video as short as possible. Week 1, bioscans, measurements, photos. Fitness testing is another one we haven't touched on. Fitness testing is going to be a big big contributor to this challenge, so it's going to give you some more subjective measurements to run on. Goal settings was the other. During the 8 weeks, it's prep work, it's putting in the effort, but it's also a hell of a lot of fun. I do love challenges. Every challenge I do, I say it's my last one because the workload is just so huge. But I always get drawn back into it because it really is a fun time of year. Obviously, week 8 is our final weigh-in. Gala dinner a couple of weeks after that. Guys, look, that's the basics of our 8-week challenge. If you want to jump on board, shoot me a message. There's usually a date that we can squeeze you in on. Usually 2 a year we run. So just because like I said, the workload is so huge, we only do 2 usually, February and September. But yeah, guys, any questions, feel free, shoot them through to me, and let's go out and kick some 8-week challenge butt. We'll speak soon, guys.